Ladies and gentlemen, I am alive. I left Africa. I'm in Saudi Arabia. Thought we'd do a fun little update stream, see who gets on, and then I'll give you guys information of what's going on. Is that Mega? Look at that, Daisy and her friend. Is that Mega? And I made my way through the United Arab Emirates on my way here from Africa. It's cool, huh? Now I'm in Saudi Arabia. Hey, we got Silver Griffith, Silver International. What is up? Check this room out, guys. They took care of International Stacker. Look at this place. That's a Van Gogh. No, I'm kidding. It's not a Van Gogh. Ed, what's up? What's up, everybody? Yeah, Daisy. What is up, everybody? We got Austrian here. Epic Coin Hunting. Steve Klex. All right, let me give you guys a quick tour of this room, and then I'm going to give you guys an update on what's going on. Jonathan, bit by the silver bug, Michael M. So try to do this without face revealing, but look at this hotel. So I'm here in Saudi Arabia. We got Yankee here. I'm here in Saudi Arabia, folks. And Saudi Arabia is actually super nice if you're in the capital city. So I'm here for 4 or 5 days of work. They put me up in this awesome hotel and answer some questions. And sorry, Yankee Stacking, you lost to Silver Dragons. Congrats, Silver Dragons. But yeah, I picked up some stuff that's gonna be, I think, Mega. That's Daisy, and I think her cousin. Then I passed through the UAE. You know, I brought some gold backs. And you guys, I didn't do a gold back transaction in Africa, and I'm going to tell you why here in a little bit. Oh, wait a second. I don't know if any of you guys saw my post, but I risked my life in the sketchiest market I've ever been in Africa. Listen, I did get silver. Here it is. Here it is. Hear that? And I'm making a video on it soon. I don't want to spoil it. Okay. Don't go to China. Well, Silver Wolverine, I work in disasters, so I mean, it's possible they might call me to go to China. I need me some of those gold bills you got. Let's see who else is in here. All right. What's up, Harvey? What's up, Budget? Hey, Rock is in here. Everyone's in here. All right, guys. Yeah, so I was in Africa for about 6 days. And I wanted to do a lot more streams. Paul D picked up a 10 ounce for 190. Awesome, Paul D. I wanted to do streams, but the internet there sucked. Honestly, I didn't feel the best I was there the whole time. I think it's because I was having to take malaria pills, okay? So I didn't feel the best, but the internet sucked. So I did a couple videos. But coming from Africa, I've got a video on why I didn't use goldbacks. I've got a video on the sketchiest market I've ever been in life. And I actually found silver and bought it there. I've got a video of just Africa, the general area, and a couple other snippets. And then I got a video of the flight of the bats that happens every night. Tens of thousands, probably millions of bats, honestly. Joshua, I know. I'll fix that. Don't worry. I can fix that in post-editing. So anyways, so the flight of the bats is coming. So that's going to be great. I flew through Dubai on the way here. So I left at 11 a.m. from Africa. Then I flew, from Ivory Coast. I had to fly to Ghana. Then I had to sit in Ghana for 2.5 hours. Then I had to fly to Dubai. Then I had to sit in Dubai for 4 hours. So then I rented a hotel pod in Dubai. That video is coming soon. And I slept for 2 hours. And I woke up, guys, and I was like sweating and I felt sick. Then I was like going to my gate. I shot a quick video on the gold there in Dubai airport, but I was like, felt like I was dying at the time. Got on my flight to Riyadh, and then I got here. So the whole trip took me over 24 hours. And then I got here. I passed out of my hotel room. Now it's almost midnight, and I'm like wide awake. So I'm going to do this quick stream, eat some dinner, and then hopefully I can go to sleep. Manuel saying I went to our annual gun show in West. Managed to grab some 10-ounce bars for $195. Nice. Johnny. Yeah, I'm going to do an update on the coronavirus coming soon, guys. I've just been like out of it. Did you spend any Zimbabwe? I wasn't in Zimbabwe. Hey, Nemesis UK. If your phone directly at your face, Any reflections will only show on your phone. Not that's funny, Joshua. Let's see here. You guys, can you not wait for this silver video? I've got this silver in the market in Africa. It was so sketchy. You guys, that video, I'm gonna have to premiere that video. It was sketchy for sure. For sure it was sketchy. And I've been to some sketchy markets in my life, and that was sketchy. Okay. See if we can set this up here. I got some nice butter chicken. Let's see if I can eat some of this down and interact with you guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me anything you want. Yeah. Set this up here. That's actually horrible. How am I gonna do this? All right, here's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take this off here. Get that out of there. Yeah, there we go. And then this is butter chicken, so you know you just gotta put it on the rice, guys. I'm not gonna mess around with that bowl. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. And now I can actually see the camera. What's Popzilla saying? Show me the banknotes. Okay. There's some of the banknotes. Man, everything's like trying to face reveal me tonight. These are coming in the next mega. All right, I gotta eat. All right, so ask me questions, guys. Ask me about Africa. Ask me about questions about Corona. And not the beer, because the beer is illegal in Saudi Arabia, so I'm not trying to go to prison. Leave a gold back as a tip. I should. So you guys, I decided, my plan was to try to use a gold back in Africa, but like all the places I could use it, the people were like so poor and struggling just to make $1. I didn't feel right using a gold back, because although you can send it in, you can trade it for money, this and that, they're not gonna have the resources there to do that, you know what I mean? So I just didn't feel right when I know how poor they are and how much they need money. You know, they go to try to spend it later and they're like, what the heck, no one believes, you know what I mean? This is yogurt, that's yogurt. That is yogurt. So let's try some of this butter chicken. The temp, it was like in the high 80s to the low 90s, and it was like super humid. Honestly, it was somewhat miserable. It was not somewhat, it was pretty miserable. But I mean, I had a good time. That's for sure. Topless, I didn't see any topless African bush women, no. I think you'd have to go really in the bush for that. How do you get goldbacks? You got to go to goldbacks.com or goldback.com, not plural, and all the information's on there. I feel like it should be plural. Miserable in Africa? I don't buy it. No, like, it was good. I had a good time, but the weather, man. The weather was rough. And then I felt sick a couple of days, but like not quite sick, just a little sick, you know? I had to get like yellow fever shots and all this stuff, and the nurse when I got him was like, yeah, you could not feel well. For the next 30 days, you can randomly not feel well, and that's because of the shot. I'm like, oh, great. Oh, Austrian's going to be in Abu Dhabi, Dubai end of next week. I'm flying through Europe, so I'll miss you. That sucks. We could have met. Graded 2 maple leaves, grabbed 2 maple leaves, 1850. Nice, Mike. I didn't buy any bat meat, but I saw a lot of bat. Yes, Mikey, I got African silver coins, and I don't want to spoil it. But I almost died for these silver coins. So that video is coming soon. So So watch out for that video. That's going to be nuts. But yeah, Africa was fun. But hot. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to be in Poland soon. Any bat burgers? I'm sure I could have eaten bat. There's all kinds of random meat in the market. I'm like, no, I'm cool, thank you. The Tin Man, it's going to ruin it. I'm going to release the video of the whole market to search for the silver. Then you'll see. I'll show you a little bit of it. That's all the silver I got. So I don't want to ruin. I just ate mac and cheese filled banana peppers. That's awesome. Type 1 Standing Liberty quarters worth. Mike, it just depends. I'd have to see him. Silver Griffin saying travel to Egypt is the dream. Yeah, Egypt was amazing. Yeah, Johnny Norfed's coming. You guys, I've been so crazy with all my traveling. It's like I've got all these videos I want to make for you. But when I'm traveling and working so much, it makes it really difficult. So then like I'll kind of default to more live streams and stuff. And then if you noticed while I was in Africa, I released like an unboxing video in the United States. So I'm trying my best to catch up on stuff, but I'm a little bit behind. Budget Bullion's got 15 ounces of silver and an ounce of copper on the way. Sick. 1994, 20 centésimos, double die reverse from Uruguay. Interesting. Beans and mashed taters. Who wants some taters? Yeah, I do a little budget on that. And yogurt. There is yogurt there. Let me ask a question. I'm just curious. If you've been to a foreign country, press 2. I want to see what the... Okay, there's a decent amount. Yeah, Canada counts, Popzilla. That's... I'll try the yogurt, okay. Yeah, you know, a lot of people in the States don't travel internationally, and a lot don't even go to other states, so you all are very cultured. Good job on that. But I wonder if that's changing with the newer generations. I wonder if that's an older generation thing. I saw something else here. What was that? Yeah, but I was just in the Dubai airport, and they did have some gold there in the airport. So I got a few quick shots, because again, I was on my deathbed. I got a few quick shots, and then I got a shot at the current price list. So we'll see what that is. You would not go out of the country unless you knew someone that you can mail a couple guns to ahead of time. That's funny, Mike. Not everywhere you need a weapon. I mean, that being said, anytime I'm in the United States or a place where I can carry, I always carry. But I have been using the new devices. Only one worked in Africa. So I just checked into this hotel today. So I made the first part of the video. Now I'm making the second part, testing the other things here that didn't work in Africa. So that should be coming out soon. Silver Stillers in the house. Mass shooting in Thailand happening right now. Jeez Louise. I have not been to Papua New Guinea. But it sounds like fun. You guys, we got 30 people, or 73 people, 30 likes. Hit that like button if you like these videos and updates and all these different things. Wow. Good job, Winning Image. That is a trip. Did you find silver along the way? Nice, Mike. I mean, that's good. Oh, let me tell you guys, I'm going to stop looking at the comments for a second. And let me tell you what I saw in terms of the coronavirus. Since I was traveling, I was in an international airport in France, Africa, the Middle East, and the United States. So let me take you through and tell you guys what I saw. If this sounds interesting, you want me to continue telling this story, press 2. Let me make sure you guys want to hear about it first. What does 7 mean? Okay. So, starting in San Diego, as soon as I was checking in, one of the ladies came up to another lady and handed her a stack of like these little pamphlets and said, oh, if anyone's going to China, all China flights are canceled. Give them this flyer. And the lady goes, okay. And I said to the lady that said that to her, I'm like, oh yeah, that's crazy. I heard that all the airlines stopped flying to China. And she's like, yeah, she's like, finally. Like, she worked for the airlines and she was like freaking out. She's like, it's about time. I'm like, okay. So then as I went into the airport, no one asked me if I felt sick or anything. I didn't see any signs or anything. I saw about probably somewhere between 6 and 8 people walking around with masks on. Let's call it 8. Of the 8 people, most of them, like 6, had the normal surgical masks on. And if you watched any of my other streams, you know that those don't work, okay? Only 2 had the N95 masks. And I looked at their mask from the side, and they were wearing them wrong. For an N95, you have to have a complete seal. It completely pressed up against your face, and there were spaces. So then I flew from there to LAX. And people have flown through LAX that have been positive because of the cases that came to Cali. And in LAX, I just went to another terminal, rode a bus. I saw no signs. No one asked me any questions, nothing. There I saw probably 15 people wearing masks, I'd say. Maybe 20. And again, most of them were the surgical. None of them were N95. So, I mean, if you're wearing a surgical, all that does is protect other people from getting sick, right? So if you check into a hospital and you tell them you're having like any type of cough or anything, the first thing they should do is hand you a mask and actually put it on. Those masks are meant to protect others, not yourself. So, which I mean, even though they're wearing the wrong mask, at least if they end up being sick, they're not spreading it. So then I flew from there to France. Now, as soon as I landed in France, I walked in and I took some pictures of some signs on a pillar. So there was some signs talking about it. If you have these signs and symptoms, or if you travel to these countries, alert someone, blah, blah, blah. But then going in through the airport with France, I heard nothing more about it. In France, I want to say I saw a bit more people than LAX wearing masks, but not many. And again, most of them were the wrong mask anyway. Now, flying from France into Africa, as soon as I got off the plane in Africa, and I got footage of this, so I'll put it in my Africa video. Walking in, as soon as I got off the plane, there was 2 thermal cameras and 2 screens pointed towards us. And I actually put it on my Instagram, so go check out my Instagram if you want to see just the clip of that. And then there's a guy with a face mask, and again, this medical professional is wearing the wrong face mask. But he's wearing the other stuff, and he's giving everyone hand sanitizer. Now, I was talking to some people there about that, and they said, oh, well, yeah, they're using that for coronavirus too, but we've had that up ever since the Ebola outbreak. I'm like, oh, so like now they're kind of using it for corona and Ebola, because there's still an outbreak of Ebola going on in the Democratic Republic of Congo. So they're kind of using it for both things. Now in the airport in Africa, I saw a few people with masks, but not a lot. Now Dubai, as soon as I got to Dubai, and I think the UAE just announced 2 more cases. As soon as I got to Dubai, a ton of people were wearing masks, a ton. And again, I'd say probably 80% of them were wearing the wrong type, 20% were wearing the right type. So I think there's now 6. I got to check the numbers. I'm going to do an update on that virus soon. And you guys, I can't say the name of the virus. Every single video I've posted in the back has gotten flagged, in the past has gotten like flagged, demonetized. So I went through a couple of the past videos and cut big chunks out of them, trying to like, because if you have a bunch of videos on your account that are demonetized, it like sets off algorithms and then they'll just start demonetizing all your videos. So I think what I'm going to actually have to do is delete my first 2 videos on the virus. And then on my next video, I'm going to have to be way more vague. so I don't get like a strike and a demonetization strike, because that's not good for your channel. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I'm going to update you guys soon. I have a lot more information, and there's new ways it can be spread. So what do I mean by that? Here's what I mean. If you remember in the past, I told you it's not airborne unless it's aerosolized. So that means it gets into the air, suspended in the air. How can it happen? Someone sneezes, someone coughs, medical professional doing CPR, sectioning, intubating, things like that, medical procedures. But there was a patient in Washington, I believe, and he tested positive for it in his poop. Okay? 82 people, 48 likes. Smash that like button, but please use hand sanitizer after you hit that. So it was positive in his poop. Why is that bad? Well, it gives you more ways to spread it, okay? Especially if people are traveling through airports, everyone's gonna use the bathroom, right? Everyone's gonna have to poop. So if someone like uses the bathroom and then doesn't wash their hands, they can spread it that way. Just like if they sneeze and don't wash their hands, you know, or cough and don't wash their hands, they can spread it that way. So it just gives it extra way to spread, but it can be aerosolized in the bathroom. So my recommendation, if you're traveling, is after you use the toilet, obviously, like, you guys, when I use public bathrooms, I like get a bunch of toilet paper, wipe it off first, throw it in, then I put down the cover. Like, you need to like protect yourself. But after you use the toilet, close the lid before you flush it, because flushing a toilet can aerosolize it into the sky. It can aerosolize it into the sky, then you can breathe it in, or into the air, and you can breathe it in that way. So that's just a little freebie for you. Thank you everyone for joining. I am in Saudi Arabia. I'm out of Africa. I picked up a few things coming to the Mega Ga. If you guys don't know about my Mega Gas, you need to know. And if you don't know about Daisy the camel, you need to know. That's her and her cousin. Can farts aerosolize it? I mean, John, no, because you're wearing clothes. But I suppose if you're like butt naked in the middle of a crowd and like did a handstand and then let it go, possibly. I don't know. Okay. If the toilets don't have lids, what you do is just get a bunch of toilet paper, not a ton, but like a few globs, drop it down so it covers the water, then flush it. That will help it not aerosolize as well. Yeah. When I travel, I take hand sanitizer with me everywhere, and then I have the Clorox Clorox wipes. I did this before this outbreak, and when I get to my seat on the airplane, everything I touch, I wipe down. My seatbelts, the screen, the thing, whatever. I've been on planes in between switching, guys, and they're not cleaning anything. They do deep clean once in a while. So all they're doing is picking up trash, getting everything set, getting the next people on. So nothing is disinfected. So there is so much gross stuff on planes. So I just wipe down everything I'm going to touch, and then I throw it away, and I'm fine. It takes 10 seconds. And people used to look at me kind of funny. But now, since this whole thing going on with the virus, no one was looking at me funny. They were looking at me like they wanted one. So there's like one guy next to me looked at me. I'm like, oh, you want to use this? He's like, yeah, thanks. Do you guys see the chandelier in this place? And there is a button just to turn on and off the chandelier. Pretty nice room. They are taking care of your boy, International Stacker. Hold it in. Don't even think of letting it rip. That's funny. Tintin the man, I'm in the capital, Riyadh. Let her rip. You guys, if I had a Mrs. International Stacker, I think she'd be like, oh, this room is so beautiful. And then we'd probably have a baby. Baby Stacker 2. Well, I guess it could be Baby Stacker 1, because the baby, that's my niece. We started calling her Baby Yoda Stacker. So I guess that works. Red light. It's not that type of hotel. It's actually super nice. Where it depends when you travel. No, you guys, use the toilets. Just wash your hands, and if you're flushing them, just close the lid or drop in a bunch of toilet paper. But if you think about it, airports is the most likely place for this thing to spread. And again, I'm going to do an update on it, so I don't want to say too much because I need to see the new data. But last time I checked, although there's a lot more infections and people who have died, the data is actually looking very good for some other things. So don't panic. Don't lock your bunker yet. Oh, I've got a delay. What the heck? Is my phone overheating? That's better. I think my phone is. I gotta get a new phone, guys. My phone's like overheating all the time now. I think I streamed one too many times. Let me take it out of its phone case. I hope I don't end the stream by mistake. I'm taking my phone out of its phone case. Oh yeah, it's hot. All right, I need something cold. Should I just put my phone in the refrigerator, guys? Here's what I'll do. Red Bull's cold. I'll hold a cold Red Bull to the phone and cool it down. Please cool down. Press 1 if you can still hear and see anything. My phone's infected. You guys, my iPhone, when I stream longer than an hour, it's just overheating. What do you mean, Tintin Man? Is my battery going bad? Is that what that means? Who knows? I think I just need a new iPhone. Trade this in and get a new one. Should I just put your phone in the refrigerator and come back in 5 minutes? There is no freezer, just the refrigerator. Silver keys in the house. Winning image, I never have issues with iPhones. iPhones have actually done really well for me. Ghost can drain electronics and batteries. Your phone has a fever. Ah, the Tin Man. And you know what I noticed, Tin Man? I was looking at my battery health and it said it only holds 81% of the charge it used to. I mean, I've had this phone for like 2 years. So maybe I just... When the next one update comes out, I'll just update, I guess. It's not alcohol. It's gonna be non-alcoholic. See, sparkling apple juice. But see, they package it like alcohol, okay? And then it's sparkling apple juice, and then they sell it for the price of alcohol. Average stackers in the house. For all of you just joining, I'm quickly cooling off my phone because it was about to overheat with a cold Red Bull. We got 80 people, 62 likes. Smash that like button if you like these videos. Please use hand sanitizer after. I can't be responsible for any of you guys spreading infections to each other. FBI, open up. Okay, I think my phone's good now. That's the one good thing, is that my phone, maybe it's this case too. I'm gonna get rid of this case. My phone cools down pretty quick, fortunately. So what were we talking about before that happened? I don't even remember. We're talking about pooping in airports. I bought an A20 because my old phone screen was broken. Oh, that sucks, Rooster. Red Bull. Corona farts, great. Now we're gonna be on these farts forever spreading. Now here's a question. So I told you guys all my C virus videos are getting targeted and struck by YouTube. And I've watched a few other creators who are having the same problem. Do you think a bunch of Corona beer videos or videos that talk about Corona are getting censored? What's up, Jazz? Just another average stacker in the house. Use toilet paper in the corner of stalls. Red Bull gives you wings? Well, I guess it technically gave my phone wings, so I guess that's accurate. Corona beer is whitelisted, probably. Man, if I was Corona, I'd be coming up with a witty way to use it for marketing. So Mikey's saying the USA should block Chinese market You know, Mikey, for it to spread through the mill would be very, very difficult and rare. I mean, we don't know a lot about this thing yet, so we can see, but it'd be very hard for that. It's very unlikely. The MERS version of the coronavirus could only last for 48 hours on surfaces. Some versions of coronavirus are like 12, 18 hours. This version, they don't know yet. I saw like an article saying it could last 9 days, but I think that was fake news. I got to research that first. I don't like to tell you guys all these fake conspiracy articles if I can't verify them. But anything coming from China is going to take weeks to get to you. So even if it was full of the live virus, it should be dead. The only thing I would caution you about is, like, obviously you're not going to want to be buying animal products. So if you're buying some like extra bats or something for medicinal purposes, yeah, that would be sketchy. Or snakes. Hold up, Jas. Jas, I want you to hear something. Jas, here it is. This is the silver I risked my life for in the African market. Video coming soon. Listen. Okay, let's see who can guess this. Whoever. Yeah. Should I do a giveaway right now? Should I just do a flash gaw? I'm waiting for someone to say yes. Winning image, I know they're treating me like I'm a conspiracy theorist, and really I'm like more accurate than the freaking news. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna give something away, but first I need to clean this buttered chicken off this thing that I spilled. I'm gonna give away this 1,000 African note with Daisy the camel. Now, the question is, and I suggest you all stop typing. Now I gotta think of a way to do this where people aren't gonna cheat. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work, because people are just gonna start guessing. That question's not gonna work. Okay. The question is, how many silver coins did I get in the African market? If you listen now, you'll hear. Let's see who gets it. This is gonna be nuts. Oh, it's looking. Okay, let's see here. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like silver keys, I believe, got it. Let me double check. Now, you guys, it's based off my screen. Some of your screens are going to be different with your latency. Show people in different orders. Yep, it's looking like silver keys. Was first. Let me just triple verify. Congratulations, silver keys. You're getting a portrait of my camel Daisy. Email me at internationalstacker@gmail.com. Give me your address and tell me what you won. That's awesome. That was totally unplanned. All right, guys. I gotta finish eating. Get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. I am working here in Saudi Arabia. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in. A lot of cool videos coming in the near future. If let's get to 70 likes before I end this at least. Smash that like button, use hand sanitizer. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be here for 5 days. More streams coming soon. After this video ends, put in the comments below what you want to see in Saudi Arabia. If you want me to go to the gold market, the Chop Square where they chop heads, an old part of Saudi Arabia, camels, whatever you want to see, put it in the comments below after this video ends. Not right now because I won't see it. After this video ends, and I'll try to make those videos for you. Thank you all for coming. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll say, catch you on the next one. Mega. No, that's mega. That's mega. Should I gaw this rose away?